My name is Mark Hunter and I'm the principal at Hunter Brothers. Our focus is product development and human factors engineering consulting. My brother Bob Hunter and I have developed over a number of years a new tool that solves the problems associated with current locking tools that are out there on the market. I'd like to demonstrate that for you today in this presentation. So now I'd like to demonstrate and discuss the Hunter Brothers locking pliers and clamping tool. You can see at the top that the tool can be envisioned in a couple different ways. One is a traditional locking plier on the right, where you have traditional jaws. The second on the left is more of a clamping tool where any number of different types of jaws can be set up, and it works basically just like the locking plier except with a different front end. It has automatic size adjustment. It automatically adjusts to the size of the part that's being clamped. It is truly a one-handed operation from start to finish. You never have to involve your second hand, whether you're clamping or releasing the tool. It allows use of your free hand for handling materials, or steadying yourself, or holding another tool, whatever it is that you choose to do with that other hand. The clamping force is easily adjustable. It has one-handed release and a very low force release. You can do it just with the pinky finger. And it's much faster and more efficient than traditional tools, which leads to improved worker productivity. So now we'd like to introduce the Hunter Brothers design. It has a unique clutching mechanism that's housed back in this region that allows us to really focus on the ergonomics and the usability of the pliers and really be able to solve all the problems that you've seen before with the traditional locking pliers and variants of the traditional locking pliers, as well as the lockjaw pliers that I demonstrated earlier. So basically these pliers work with a thumb lever. So you're holding on to the top handle and you're coming up to your part. You press the thumb lever and it's spring actuated. It opens the jaws very easily. Clamping onto the part, and now you can release it, and it's lightly clamped onto the part at that point. Reach down to the lower handle, compress, and now the pliers are locked onto the part, just like a traditional locking plier or clamp. To release, and this is one of the advantages of the locking mechanism, the clutch that we have back here, which is our own patented unique design, is that you just use your pinky finger, pull up on the lever, the pliers open up only to that width. That's the maximum width that you'll see them open up to. So the handles are easily managed just with one hand. Thumb release lever holds the jaws open as you approach the part. You just release. You're clamped on. Close the handle. Lift. No explosive release of energy. I mean, there's some release of energy, of course, but it's not an explosive release. Press the thumb lever. Close the handles together. We're clamped. Now that I want to release, again, all one-handed. Release. So it automatically sizes to the part size, and it does so one-handed, both in terms of clamping and release. Now if we want to introduce the second part, our thin piece of aluminum, my second hand is holding the piece of aluminum. I'm coming up with my locking pliers or my clamp. Clamp. It's automatically adjusted to the new thickness of the parts. Again, release, open, clamp, release, open, clamp, release, open. Couldn't be simpler. Again, we've got our thicker piece of aluminum now. Open the jaws, clamp, release, open, clamp, release, open, clamp, release, open, clamp. I come back to it, release, open. Couldn't be simpler. Now I have one hand controlling the pliers and the other hand available to control the part or another tool or whatever else I wanted to be doing, holding on to something else with my left hand while I'm clamping with my right hand. Hunter Brothers, one-handed, automatically adjustable locking tool. And it's simple, basically, to replace this front end with a C-clamp or any other kind of sheet metal clamp that we'd want to put on here, and it would act again now as a full clamp rather than a gripping tool or a locking plier in that case. So Hunter Brothers has finally solved the problems found in current locking and clamping tools, and not just some of the problems, but all of them. It has true one-hand operation from start to finish, and because it's one-handed, and you can involve your second hand in whatever it is that you're doing, such as holding parts together or holding another tool, it greatly improves the functionality and workplace productivity. So in a workplace where there's a lot of repetitive activity, clamping, unclamping, you have much improved productivity. It has an ingenious and patented modular locking clutch. This clutch can fit a number of different platforms easily and can be sized as appropriate. There's been a focus on usability and human factors engineering from the beginning of the development, and it's taken years of research and development, a lot of engineering modeling to get to this point. But yet the tool, while it was complex to develop, is a relatively simple tool at this point to manufacture. There's a potential for increased market share for your company and the opportunity for a halo tool for your brand. Here's a better image of our two products, a little larger. You can see the pliers on the left and the clamping tool on the right. Again, the jaws of either one of these tools can be interchanged with any number of types of jaws, and you could have a whole line, a whole platform basically of tools based upon the modular clutch design and the features built into the Hunter Brothers locking tool. The key to this product, we believe, is the ease of use, the improved functionality, and the increased productivity that it can bring to the workplace. We're currently exploring licensing opportunities, and if you're interested in learning more, please contact me, Marc Hunter, at hunterbrothers.com. Thank you.